Hey guys, Vendread Max here, and today I'll be giving you my updated the Weather Painter deck profile. Since we had that recent ban list, we've had some cards that have been brought back and been banned. So I thought I might as well do an updated Weather Painter profile for you guys. So, if you guys are interested in this kind of deck, it's a fun, like, slow control kind of deck, really. It can be interesting to play. Just have to remember the whole, the main mechanic. So, start off running playset of Snow. This is your I summon you, I place the weather canvas into my Spam Trap Cut Zone face up. You never want to attack with her. She's always, well, you can if you have Thunder on board. From the canvas, I'm saying. Still running a playset of the Thunder monster. I send a continuous spell trap to then place a canvas in my Spam Trap Cut Zone face up. Second highest beat stick in the deck. 3 Cloud. Cloud is if basically it could combo with the Thunder. So you send a continuous spell trap. Well, you say a canvas to the bin. Effect will target up to 2 canvases that are already in your bin and place them face up in your Spell Trap Cut Zone, which is kind of handy. So it's nice they got rid of the back row. Still running a playset of Rain. All Rain does really, I've been tempted to taking her down to 2 really, because her effect isn't that good. Her effect only goes off when she's special summoned. But when she allows you to place a weather canvas from your hand into your Spam Trap Cut Zone face up. Well, I still run 2 Sun, also known as Bangler, aka the Eggman himself, pretty much. His effect only goes off when he's in the bin, of course. You basically you send a canvas face up from your Spam Trap Cut Zone to the graveyard, special summon him in defense, and then you have to place a canvas from your hand onto your Spam Trap Cut Zone face up. You cannot use this effect unless, if you do not have a canvas in your hand, you cannot activate this guy's effect. And I still run one of the Auroa. Her summon effect only works when she's normal. You get to place a canvas from your hand, deck, or graveyard into your Spam Trap Cut Zone. But you mainly just use her protection effect that allows her, well, it doesn't allow your opponent to destroy or target your canvases, which is kind of important for the deck, because the canvases get all the other effects off, like your search, and they're all chainable. Speak about canvases, we'll now go to them. I still want a playset of the Snow. This is your search. What you can do is chain, and then chain again. You'll get only 1 search, but at least 2. Your guys are banished for the next turn or something in case they board wipe. Still want 2 Rain. Rain is your basically your opponent has a spell, say a face up continuous spell trap or something, and they set it. You can then face up. No, it's just target. So yeah, you just target one of their spells or traps and return it to the hand. I decided to run 1 Cloud. Cloudy Canvas, it allows you to target a monster it can attack directly. I didn't really want, half the time it's handy, but I think it's only near 1. But the attack is half, so you can go for game with this if you really want to, if they're that low. Plus, it allows you to do combos like Drowning with this card, because they can attack you directly, then you can compose, really. That's it for the canvases. Next, I run 2 Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen. This is a nice first turn play to make. If you control you have to control no monsters to activate and resolve this effect. So if you have no monsters, your first turn, you can then activate this, press some I don't know, Thunder from your hand, and then you can say no some Snow. And then you can send this off with Thunder to place a canvas. So you have 2 canvases on board with Thunder and a Snow. Last spell, I do still run 2 of Arrivalrivals. It's just nice because I can summon a Snow or an Auroa from this pretty much. And then I get all the effects from Snow, and I know it's really nice to have in this deck, because you want to summon as much painters, so you have more effects going off with your canvases. Next is 2 Thunders, your compulse, pretty much. If anytime a weather painter attacks, you can banish it to then compulse the monster back to the hand, which is also nice with I still want one Auroral canvas. Basically, when a card is added to the hand, you can banish that card. That player then draws 1 card. So if you know they just searched like a guy that can change the game, you then can banish it. You do let them draw a card, but you definitely know that one of their cards is now gone. I decided to take Drowning to 2. Because Drowning is nice after you will see it, but most of the time they don't really have much monsters to attack you because you'll keep using like Thunder Canvas to then say no, just go away, really. But still a nice card to have. And for my back row destruction, I still wanted 2 Heavy Storm Dusters, just because like back row can still hurt the deck, and just these are nice, I guess. You can deal with whatever the hell your opponent has face down. Next, I run 3 TTs. Reason for TT is because what you can do is like play a snowy canvas and summon a weather painter. You can then chain this to then chain the canvas to then banish your guy, get the search, and then like the whole board gets boomed. Just like kind of if you have like this and you got like this set for your other turn, say you normal summon or special summon this during standby, chain the Torrentral, and then you can chain this effect to then banish, search, and then this will go off last. So you get rid of your opponent's board and you get a search. So that's my reason for having 3 TTs in the deck. Next are like 2 strikes, 1 warning, 1 judgment. Basically, since we've got Judgment back, the back row has been really buffed at the moment because we have like TTs at 3, we have Banlist at 3, we got Judgment back to 1, so I never thought this card would really come back so soon. I thought it would like come back, I don't know, maybe a couple months, but jeez. So yeah, the Solemn Gaze grown by 1 it seems. Then the last trap is like 1 skill drain because you don't really care. Your effects of the canvases will still go off because they resolve when they're banished. So I don't know, it's really nice. And if you go into first turn, you have a strong first turn. That's it for the main deck. In the extra, I don't think much has really changed since the last time I updated. So it's like still 3 rainbow. Yeah, some things have changed. So yeah, 3 rainbow because I don't know, we don't have a lot of links still at the moment, and some links are still hard to get. So I decided to still want 3. If something comes out that I could use, then I'll obviously take it down to 2. 1 Underclock Talker. I really do like this card. It does target, but I think it's really useful. Basically, you target a guy that's linked to this card, and then target your opponent's. Your monster that's linked will then, if it has 1500 attack and you're against a guy that also has 15, and the opponent still has 1500, you can then make their opponent's monster's attack go to 0. That's kind of handy because most of the time there's a lot of beat sticks, so I really like this. It does take 2 effect monsters, so you can't make it with Scapegoat. So, 1 Proxy Dragon, 1 Decode, and the 1 Topolgic bar. You may not even hit this card in this build, but he's in here just in case I want to do a cheeky play with the weather painters. That's really it for the links. Still not a lot of links in the deck, sadly, but we're getting there. For the ranks, 1 Fortune Tune, 1 Wind Up, Alucard, Leviair, Grampus, Nightmare Shark, Breaksword, and Fighting the Strong Arm. Really, with the XEs, it's completely up to your choice what you want to run. But these are what I'm running at the moment. They're not actually that bad. Like back row, destruction, like gain 500. Like you forget some of the weather and it gets bashed, so you can just summon this to get it back. This is just a tiki tech that I really like. It's kind of silly when you actually get it off, but yeah, it's just. That's really it for my Weather Painter deck. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of what cards I can use, like, for the deck and what spells and traps you recommend, then leave them in the comments. I can't speak today, jeez. And I will see you guys in the next video.